Hi, how are you? I'm streaming a bit later than usual because I waited too long and then my mom was already getting ready for work, so I thought I'll just play one League game. Just one, while she gets ready, and then I can start streaming because I can't stream if I think people can hear me talking. So then one game turned into 3 and now I really need to go to bed. I should already be sleeping. So this is really late for me. But it's okay. It will be pretty short. I'm not addicted to League, maybe. I played it for 10 hours yesterday, and then that's pretty much all I did today too. I'm lucky. I'm lucky we're on an unofficial break with my work stuff because, well, I'm sure I'd be able to force myself to work, but maybe I try to multitask or something and have worse results. Yeah. I did a League stream 2 days ago, but I'm not gonna save the archive. I'm just gonna make it unarchived because I didn't think I did a very good job of talking and talking to chat. I couldn't really multitask with it at all. I already struggle with normal games, but especially multiplayer games where you can pause and where if I do something wrong, I can affect the game for other players. I just always get really nervous that I'm gonna ruin it for other people, so I think it's not a good idea to stream those publicly, at least not yet. I thought that maybe we could do... Well, my first idea was to try to get to Platinum, mostly by myself, but with occasional streams here and there to see how it's going. But I don't think it's a good idea, so then I thought maybe just do promos. But I think it was still in pre-season, so that doesn't really work either. And I don't think I should stream any of it. I don't think I should stream any multiplayer game right now. I get way too nervous. I forgot, before I started playing it again, I forgot why I don't play multiplayer games, and now I remember. Now I really remember. Not for me. So I think I'll only play this for a few more days, and then we'll do a TFT stream, which might be more fun. Might be more fun because it's an auto chess. I think that's what you call it, and I don't really remember a lot about it. And you have to relearn it anyway. When a new season starts, you have to, because there are new characters, new champions. So people who don't know it can learn alongside too. We could do one blind and then one where we use some kind of tool like op.gg and see what the ranking differences are. I think that site also works for TFT. And then I will uninstall. You have to have League to play both TFT and League, so that's how they get you, to be careful. It is really fun though. It's really fun, but there's nothing I can gain from playing League. Nothing. The skills aren't even very transferable. Maybe to other MOBAs, but I don't want to play other MOBAs. What others are there? Smite? What else? Smite? I can't think of any others, but there's one other big one. Legends of the... I think that one was a shooter. Don't remember. Yeah, so... And I'm just more panicky too. I don't mind if I'm doing poorly in the game and I'm only affecting myself, but I just get so worried that if I do bad, I'm gonna upset other people. So I can't talk normally or focus on two things. So no more of that, I think. And I'm gonna uninstall it on stream so I stop playing it. It's really addicting. I had a good win streak going. I think I should try to end on a losing streak, because it will disincentivize a return. So I have to end on the worst losing streak ever. Yeah. What up? I still do the thing because my own microphone wouldn't pick up anything if you didn't make a little noise first. Habit. I really like talking to someone in the stream from 4 days ago. I've gone into a habit of streaming every other day, and I like that. I think that works pretty well. I'm not sticking to it or anything, I think that works well. Eventually, maybe every day. I don't know. But it was fun to talk to someone. I'm really, really glad I was so tired during that stream, because I was able to talk to them kind of normally. Thank you again for talking to me. I'm not sure if the follow thing is broken, the alert sound. Because it happened a couple times that it says someone followed during the stream, but there is no alert in the VOD. So if that keeps happening, I'll try to see if I can fix it or find a different way to do it. I shouldn't miss it as long as I have earbuds in or I'm looking at the screen. Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? I shouldn't miss it, because I made it bigger, and so hopefully if my peripheral vision doesn't catch it, it does work. Thank you. That's just what I was talking about. What I was just talking about. Okay, I don't know if the noise works because I turned it off, but it's not broken. Thank you. Okay, phew. I didn't miss anyone. I was worried about that. And I taped up my hand too, so I didn't really get much wrist pain. My shoulder's on fire though. But I'd rather be my shoulder, I feel like it can handle more. Oh, does it? Okay, good. You can change the alerts too. You can do, I think you can only make personalized ones if you're affiliate though. So, I'm fine with the default though. I think it sounds okay. Yeah, but I think my shoulder can handle more. I believe in it more than my wrist. So, I only want to play it for a few more days, because I don't want to get too addicted. So maybe TFT stream in 2 days and then I'll uninstall it here. Maybe someone has my witness. I feel like the screen looks too empty, but I don't know what to put here. I know usually you put a chat, but I really don't like the delay. It also takes up more computer resources, so I don't know. It looks empty though. I brought the ghost though from Halloween. I just thought it feels better if there's something else here. I don't feel like I'm alone, you know? It makes you feel a little braver. Yeah. Yesterday I woke up with a second heartbeat because there was a party next door, and it was making my chest move up and down. And I was hoping there'd be another one today. I guess people don't usually throw two parties, but I liked it. I like listening to their music choices. I don't know if it was birthday party or probably early New Year's. Probably that. People set off fireworks really randomly here too. Yeah, you're right. I'll do that. There we go. You're right, that's better. Thanks. One of the songs was... I can't sing it, but... What is his name? Michael... I don't know. The one that goes... I'm never gonna dance again. That one? I can't sing. But I'm not confident enough to sing. I can try to sing eventually. I like to do karaoke streams one day. Not anytime soon. No. I can't even sing in front of myself. Most of the time, I only sing when the faucet's on. Or shower covers it a little. Or very sleep deprived. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. I think so. I'm pretty bad with names. Maybe. I don't remember the name of it. It's a really popular song. Oh, and I also... This has been such an unproductive day. I daydreamed for 2 hours and then I did nothing but play League. So it's winter break, so I guess it's okay. It's bad. I need to uninstall soon. But I'm not addicted. I can quit anytime. But that time isn't now. I can quit though. Yeah. And then that kind of reminds me, I also watched, what's it called? The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Have you heard of it? It's about maladaptive daydreaming. I don't have that. I only daydream for a few hours. But it was really nice. There are 2 versions. There's one from 1947 and one from 2013 with, I remember his name, I think, Ben Stiller, the guy from Zoolander. I didn't know he was a serious actor, but I guess every actor who does, comical roles can also do normal, serious roles too, because you probably have to be well-rounded to get into a niche like that. It's not that you just have one thing, and then people start hiring you. You must just have to strike gold, and then you get popular for that, and other people hire you, and you get typecast. Like Adam Sandler's a really good example of that. I think he has his own studio too, so I guess he self-typecasts as well. It's good. I really like it. But in Hidden Gems, he's so talented, So I was kind of surprised to see him in a more serious role. Oh, Adam Sandler was also in what was it? Punch Drunk Love. Have you seen that? Yeah, yeah, definitely. This is a lot of things, though, right? So much of it is luck. And you have to be talented too, but I think you have to have the lucky break, I really like that one too. I don't remember much about the premise, but from the 1947 one, the man, he lives with his mother, and his mother talks to him like he is, a kid, a child, and I know that they aged more then because, they smoked and probably put mercury on their face or something. But, wow, I didn't know the age like that. He looks so much older for being like 18, but I looked it up and he was in his mid to late 30s. So maybe it's a cultural thing that if you lived in the house, no matter what age you were, your mom still talks to you like a kid, maybe? I felt really bad for him, but he stood up for himself by the end. Oh, you're not big in movies? Okay. I thought everyone watched a lot of movies. Guess not, huh? Okay. I don't know a lot of facts about them. I guess I do watch a lot though. But I don't even remember most names. I don't like learning about the actors because if I know about them, then I won't see the character or see the actor. So I never like learning about the actors. The only exception is Emily Blunt. Yeah, she's my favorite actress. She's so talented. So I know a little bit about her, but she's so good I can still see the character. So I don't mind. Oh, okay. That's unusual. I've never heard someone say that. I don't know. Maybe I've been surrounded by binge watchers. Do a lot of people around you not watch a lot of stuff either, or movies? Any water? I think I like the 1947 one even more, too. Oh, okay. Yeah, my family watches a lot, too. I think I like that one even more. I usually older movies, I think the pacing is really slow, and the overexpressiveness kind of is too much, but this one was really, really funny. I usually don't laugh that much at comedy movies, but this one was good. And the main guy, he's a prime image of what a thespian is, to me at least. You know, he breaks out into song and he has really overexpressive faces, and it felt more like a play at times than a movie. I really like that sort of thing. It's pretty rare to see nowadays. And when he had his daydreams of doing these great things like being a fighter pilot, or what was other ones, being a sailor in a storm, there was this pseudo onomatopoeia, tapakata. It's one of my favorite onomatopoeias now. It's very unique. I really liked it. Okay, I have to pause a lot during movies too, or go back because I zone out a lot. Do you have something like that? That's why I don't really like watching stuff with other people. Cause I go back a lot, or I just want to pause to think about it. Do you like to stare at walls too? That's pretty fun sometimes. I even like the word onomatopoeia. I think it's one of the best words in the English language. I have a favorite words list. There's some really, really great ones. Troglodyte's on there. Sounds good. Oxymoron. I don't remember my whole list. Right, I think so too. Right, it does. Onomatopoeia. Do you listen to music while you look at walls and ceilings, or just quiet? I used to listen to more music, but I think I just like it quiet now. I'm gonna make sure that this word is on my favorite words list. After this, I think I have to check. um, what else? That's fun. Do you daydream a lot too? That's what the movies were about, but I think it's only maladaptive if it interferes with your daily life. It has to be really extreme. The characters, they did it in the middle of driving or walking or doing anything. I've never been able to really daydream like that while doing something active. Has to be while, listening to a lecture or in bed usually. I can't do it while walking. Or running. I don't know how you can zone out like that, especially while driving. Into your imagination, I mean. And I'm really curious about how vivid their imagination is, because I can see a lot of things pretty clearly in my imagination, but theirs must be really, really vivid, really realistic, if they want to escape to it all the time. And really colorful. Okay. What would the danger point be? If you can't function anymore? Or if you forget to eat because you're dreaming? I think I sleep dream more now. Before I probably used to daydream more. Like 5 hours. I think you only spend... Your dreams are a lot shorter than you think they are, right? There was a cockroach in my dream yesterday. I have a fear of them, and I used to have nightmares about them. But this one wasn't a nightmare, it was just there. I haven't seen them around the house though, because it's winter. Oh. Transparent. I don't feel like I see it at all. Like I know... I don't feel like I can see it visually. You know how some people, they project their images onto their surroundings too? I can do that sometimes, but like with sharks, I see sharks a lot, or a lot of predators. But for a lot of daydreams, it's just, I don't feel like I see it, it's just there, I don't feel it's vivid in the way that people who have maladaptive daydreams see it. I don't really see it that way. So, yeah, that's good. That's a good point. I think that's how in the DSM a lot of disorders are determined too. Like it has to be when you stop functioning. I heard one is you can't, like, for example, you can't diagnose someone for being a jerk. They have to have narcissistic personality disorder. Has to interfere with themselves and other people. I was wondering though, if you are just a mean person, that only interferes with other people, so I think it has to be their own relationships are suffering. I think so. I think that's how they determine if you can be diagnosed. There are some personality disorders too where people are less likely to seek help or to think that there's something wrong with them, so they're not very well represented in research. What? I think for a lot of disorders too, it is about the consistency, especially personality disorders. Because the point is that it's, it doesn't go away. It stays with you for a really long time. Sometimes you can get better, though I've heard of that, but then there's debate if you ever even had it to begin with, because apparently it's chronic. If you have any of those. I liked looking into this before. Let me see if I remember. There are 3 clusters. The first one, I think, is schizoid, schizotypal. I forgot the other one. Schizoid, schizophrenia is different, but sometimes schizoid personality disorder comes before it, but it doesn't mean you will get it. And the second one is narcissistic, histrionic. Is that right? I don't remember all of them. And third is avoidant and a couple others. I think it's 343. I think. I don't remember. I just want to look into, So, what's the other thing? I made a little whiteboard out of an old binder I found. So, because I'm not very experienced, so I thought I could use that to look at stuff to say, subjects, although it's always really short stuff, but I was nervous, and I'm less nervous in the dark, so I can't see it. I can use a flashlight. I can use a phone flashlight. I still can't read it. Okay. I'm not gonna be here much longer anyway, because I really have to go to sleep. I just wanted to do a short stream, for the sake of consistency, Yeah, there are a lot of cuts on my hands too. Paper cuts, and they won't heal because my hair keeps going through them, because I have the nervous habit of running my hands through my hair, so it is. Yeah, that's how I did a lot of the earlier recordings. Yeah, that is how it's simplified. Thanks for reminding me. So, do you like looking at it too? And with my hands too. My mom, she wanted to, put bleach into an old window cleaner bottle, but I didn't know she did that, so, I sprayed stuff with it, I touched it directly, and then I burnt my hand a bit, but I noticed pretty fast, luckily, not even from the smell, just it didn't look right, the consistency, so I noticed fast enough for it not to be serious. When you look up that stuff online, they always say, go get a doctor, go immediately, you have to. I think if they don't make it sound like an emergency, maybe then they're liable if something does happen. It does. Have you ever been scared of the dark? I don't think I've ever been scared of the dark. But I still like night lights so you don't trip over stuff. I can see pretty well though, if there's even a little bit of light. And cats need a little bit of light too. It can't be pitch black, they still can't see, Yeah, it's fine. I just rinsed it and washed it for a really long time. And it's good now. I used to have patches like that, kind of similar on backs of my hands from overwashing, but I use liquid gloves, and now they're soft again. They're good. I also try to wash my hands less, but I like being clean, I like my hands being clean, so not to crazy level, but I think a little more than average. And I'm not a guy, so I have to wash my hands after the bathroom too. So I think guys don't have to, as long as you don't touch the thing with your handle. toilet handle. And that's... yeah. I think that's really normal, really natural here. It's really, really common. I think a lot of people are also scared of roaches. I'm glad they're not here right now. Maybe they know that I'm less scared now, and I can use bug spray now. Before I just had to run. But now I can fight them. Oh, you mean washing your hands? I know some guys do. I don't think it's gross if they don't though, because you don't have to touch anything, right? As long as you don't touch the handle. It's not gross. I still feel bad for them. I apologize, but I don't think it helps when they're dying. One of my teachers, they said they had this thought experiment that roaches, they might not have any history, any memory of their past. And so the only existence they have ever known, or will ever know to them, is what's happening right now. So if you spray them and they're dying, then that's the only thing they've ever experienced. They've ever thought they've experienced, and that's their whole life and their whole eternity. And so that really made me scared for them. I felt so bad. I always put insects outside. I even used to put roaches outside, but then I covered it with a pot and it squirmed out. And then my phobia started because it disgusted me really deeply. I need water again. I'm trying to drink more water. Because I always forget to during stream and then my voice gets even weaker. Is the music too loud for you, by the way? I looked at the levels before, but I'm not sure. And the ones they have here, they even fly. They're not very accurate, but they can fly a long distance. You'd be surprised. But they're not accurate in where they fly. But it is nightmare fuel. Okay, I'll put it down then. Is that better? I should be talking louder anyway. You're so brave. You can do it with a tissue? It's unbelievable. Even my brother's scared of them too. I mean, not to the level I am, but... Because you don't have to clean up the spray after? Is that why? It's better. And that teacher too, he always called him Mr. Cockroach. And that made me a little less scared of him. Because this was the peak of my roach fear time. Roach phobia time. Where like I would have nightmares about them. Or if I saw one, I just cry. Oh, that's really cool. Interesting experiment. No, well, no, but I guess it's just something about that being the only thing that they ever experience. I mean, I don't think even if someone lives thousands of years, it's okay to torture them, but of course, but yeah, it makes up a smaller fraction of their life. Like, wouldn't it be worse to torture someone for half of their life versus 1/25th, 2% of their life? That's not 1/25th, but that'd be 4%. But you know what I mean? Don't you think? Really? I read this one review recently about how well, about how certain drugs made roaches less able to be killed, and so I guess it's like that there too. That's a common thing. I don't know, that is an interesting thing to think about. Would it be worse? I think so. I think I stand by that. Yeah. It's not like one of those, 20 dish soap word problems. I think the math would be a little bit more engaging though if they made, subjects like this instead of the cookies or the soap. Yeah, my fear is that we will die out and every other species will die out, and then roaches will rule the world and aliens will find this planet, and that will be the only thing that's left. It's just roaches, and they'll never even know that we existed. That's why I'm scared for us to die, because I think the roaches will take over. If any other animal took over, I don't mind. But not the roaches. Not them. They can survive anything. If there's a nuclear war, we've just become a roach world. Yeah, we should tell the big men that, then they wouldn't ever think about it. Really? Do you know the name of it? I'd like to read this. Oh, wait, it will have pictures of roaches. I can't read it. I can't read that. I haven't seen Planet of the Apes before. I can't even look up the word for fear of roaches because they always show photos. There's one photo of a roach's face too. It must be a sadist, because I looked up what is fear of roaches called, and I pressed the drop-down menu, and there was a close-up of its face. So I don't know. I don't know what that fear is called. I've heard of terraformers before. Oh, I didn't know that was roaches. That's pretty popular. I've heard of that. Do they kind of look like mechas? I think... Oh. How are they scary? They're scary but not bug-like scary? Okay, I won't look. I don't mind scary as long as it's not roaches. I've watched horror movies. Although, I did have to sleep with my light on for 2 weeks after I watched The Conjuring. But I did watch it. I've seen all the Conjuring movies. No, it wasn't bad web page design, it was purposeful. I know it. I know they did it on purpose. Someone was rubbing their hands together. Okay, not for me then. I don't mind other bugs though. I like spiders. Well, I don't like them, but I'm okay with them. I think from a distance they're okay. But we used to have a lot of daddy long legs in our house, and I always let them curl up my legs or hold them. So I think from that I'm not scared of spiders. From that experience as a child, really liking that spider. I need water. I don't like the sounds of swallowing, so we have to mute. I got a big bottle this time. Someone recommended that, so I tried it again. It's much better. It's very obvious thing though. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I don't mind spiders. Are you scared of spiders? Either of you? You're here still. Oh no, my leg is shaking, so I think you can hear the hair, the chair squeak. Chair squeak. Yeah. I think that's a common work trick. But it's good. I think it's good to have a smaller cup if you have a work cooler, because then you get more breaks and you can stretch your legs more. And maybe if you're social, you can engage in water cooler talk. I think a lot of that is more gossipy, but it might just be good morning, how are you? Okay. Yeah, and they take out other bugs too. I've never seen them take roaches out, but I heard that they do. But that's gotta be a really big spider. I think at that point it's a toss-up on if you prefer the huge tarantula or the roach. I don't know. For me, it's still the tarantula, but we get huge roaches here. They're really big. Like 2, 3, 4 inches, 2 to 4 inches. That's a big range for a bug. But there are different sizes. I don't know what that is in centimeters. Big. Yeah, just big. And I think I was saying before that I'm not gonna do any multiplayer streams anymore. 'Cause I just get too nervous that I'm gonna ruin it, and I can't multitask. So I think I'm only gonna play TFT maybe in a day or two, maybe more, cause I wanna play more League. And then I'll uninstall and I'll get my time back. They're always chunky here. I don't know what they're eating. Oh, biting. Yeah. I always say that I wanna go further north so that there will be less roaches. But my mom says there are brown recluse spiders there. But I think they're here too. And I always say I'm not scared, and she says you should be. But they're just not scary looking. I mean, they do kill you, but at least in the moments before death, you're not scared. I think that's what's important. Maybe. You know how they always say if you get bitten by a spider or a snake, to bring it with you? So they know which one it is, so they can give you the right anti-venom, the right anecdote. How would you do that? I don't know. When did that happen? You mean under a house, or did you just happen to walk in on it? That's my nightmare. That's so scary. You got out in time, right before they touched you? Well, you're in one piece, so I assume they didn't get their hands on you. You'd probably be an award now. That's good. Yeah, so I think only single player games. I think that's a little bit easier for me. Yeah, even playing by myself, I get really worried that if I make a mistake, gonna ruin it for other people. But I don't mind if it's a single player game and I make a lot of mistakes because it's just my time. And TFT is single player. So that will be good. Good for us. And there are some multiplayer games too, where you can still play without messing it up for other people. Like, I used to play Fall Guys a lot, and I used to play that a lot, and if you play on a team, they can still win if you die. It's just you have one less member competing. And I thought that was a lot more fun than single player, so I think we could play that sometime too. I always have to test to see if my computer can work with it okay. But I think so. I think it can. I don't know. We'll see. You have to test it. I usually have to use just the PNG though. That doesn't move. I think it's better to just have a PNG than to have a laggy game with movement. A little bit of movement. There's a scene like that in the Babadook. But I figure you don't watch a lot of movies, so maybe you haven't seen that, but that's terrible. I'm so sorry for what your eyes have seen. Well, that would be so scary for me. Were you spraying around your house preventatively? I was on some exterminator forum. I don't know how. Maybe I was just looking up. I don't know what I would have been looking up because I don't look up roach stuff. But they said that you're not supposed to. The exterminator guys aren't supposed to spray in the house. It doesn't make any difference. It only puts the pets and kids in danger unnecessarily. You only need to spray the outside, they said. But that's only their opinion of a few exterminators. But that was a funny image. When I used to put roaches outside, my strategy was I catch them under a pan or a big bowl, and then I very slowly slide a stiff paper underneath, very slow so it doesn't crawl out, and then I duct tape the sides, and then I put it on a plate, and I put it on another plate, and then I open the door, and then I hold it as far away from my body as possible, and then I get a broom, I duct tape a knife to the end of it, and then I flip over the bowl with my foot, and then I stab a hole in the bowl, in the paper, and then I flip it over again into the grass, and I watch it leave. That's what I used to do before I was scared of them. And I thought that probably looked funny to neighbors if they saw it. I still put every other type of bug outside, just no roaches anymore. They're too scary. And also I don't know how to get the ones on the wall. So, yeah, I still put spiders out or moths. My cat sometimes kills little bugs in here and lizards, unfortunately, but if I get to them before she kills them, then I put them out too. There was a really big one that she went after outside right near the door, and I pulled her off of it, but it was just laying there for like 3 hours. I kept checking on it, and finally it got up. It needed a good 3 hour break. It needed to shut down. It must have been really scary for it. I'm getting kind of dizzy. I think I need to go to sleep. I'm getting a little lightheaded. Okay. This stream was longer than I thought it'd be, but I like talking to people. It was fun. Thank you. It's so much more fun when people are talking to you. I didn't really expect that. I think this was one of my goals before the end of the year, to talk to a few, or just one person even, through Twitch chat. And then the other goal is I have to talk to someone as a chatter and I have to say it out loud so I can trick my brain into thinking I'm having a conversation, so that I'm less scared if there's a real world conversation. You too. Okay, bye.